Coach, if you're ready, we can begin.
Yeah. Well, I want to start out by saying how much I've enjoyed coaching this particular team. It's an unbelievable group, a high character group, kids that worked so hard, overcame a lot. We had a ton of injuries this year, and guys just kept stepping up one after the other, and just so enjoyable to be around them every single day. I know our fans love watching them play. This was a fun team to watch because we could do a lot of different things. We could win in a lot of different ways, and I just hate that it ended that way. We just didn't play our best today, and Florida State certainly did. They played really well. Connor Grady pitched really well. They made all the plays. They had tough at bats, and it just wasn't our day. And it started out like it was going to be our day. I don't know if we could have played much better during the noon game. I thought we played extremely well against Florida Atlantic. Timmy Elliott got us to tonight, got us to the championship, and we just came up short. And it hurts really bad. And I hurt for our players, I hurt for our fans, I hurt for our alumni, all the people that support us. It's painful, but this is a resilient group. We'll bounce back. We've got a lot of guys back, and we're going to continue to be a great program. And that's what our goal was when I started here 6 years ago, was to raise our expectation level, and we've done that. The expectation level of our program is very high, and it hurts that we didn't get to the next level with this group, but we will bounce back.
Coach, when you talk about raising that expectation level and you don't, it doesn't work out, does that make a defeat like this again 2 years in a row that much more difficult for you as a coach to digest, I guess is the best way to put it?
Yeah, it's really difficult. Losing is awful. As a coach, that's what we do. This is our livelihood, and when we lose, it tears us apart. It really does, and it's painful. Every coach out there listening to this knows what I'm talking about. We don't sleep, and it hurts. It's painful, and I hurt for the players because I want it so bad for them. But yeah, it's very difficult, and but you just have to keep working, keep trying to get better, and come back and put another good team on the field, and keep working and get back here again and keep fighting.
Coach, was it more they just were hot, the entire regional, and the 2 games that y'all played might, certainly win your best. Was it just a combination of that, or is there something, a missing ingredient that you can still get in the coming years?
Well, I thought we had all the ingredients to make a deep run. I thought Florida State was extremely good this weekend. I'm sure Coach Martin's going to talk about how good they were this weekend. They were really good. They swung the bats very well. Today, defensively, they were spectacular. And the pitching that they got from their 3 starters was outstanding. They played really high-level baseball, and they outplayed us. I mean, bottom line, they outplayed us. But as far as missing ingredients, our team had the ingredients to make a deep run. We just ran into a really hot team.
Coach, with Cole Wilcox, what type of things did you see early, and how did you try to calm him down there in the mountains early on?
Well, he just struggled a little bit with his fastball command. He was leaving the fastball out over the plate, so we went to more off-speed pitches and just to try to settle him in there. And he made some really good pitches, but he also left some pitches out over the plate, and then he walked a couple guys. And free passes are going to kill you, and that's what got us today. We made some defensive miscues, which it's just not us. We've set a record for fielding, and last year we set a record for fielding, and we broke that record this year. We're so good defensively, and we just weren't very good defensively today. And in order to beat Florida State today, we were going to have to be near perfect, and we weren't that.
Coach, did you have some concerns when FSU came here and the talk was kind of like, oh, they don't belong and they're just doing this for Mike Martin, and then the other side of that is the inspirational side of a group trying to play for a guy who's been really good for a long time?
Well, I knew they had a lot of talent on the team. The season hadn't gone exactly to plan, I think, up to this point, but we knew that they had a lot of talent on the team, and certainly with Coach Martin and this being his last season, When I saw their name pop up, I knew it was going to be a challenge. It's a tough draw, and let alone a 3 seed. That's a 3 seed, and that's not a 3 seed. That's the team that you saw here this weekend. That's one of the top teams in the country. So yeah, we knew it was a tough draw when we saw it pop up.
Sean, I know from game to game you really don't know what's going to happen, but considering the way you guys swung the bat earlier that day, how surprised you that just didn't work out for you against Florida State just like tonight?
I mean, I thought we swung it, obviously really good in the first game. It hurts, but I got through well. He kept us off balance all game. Was throwing every pitch he had for a strike. At the end of the day, he pitched better than we hit. It hurts, but it's the way baseball goes sometimes.
Zach, nobody hid from the fact that you guys, half of this season was kind of based on avenging what happened at the end of last year. I mean, as a guy who went through all that, was a big part of it, and sitting back in this place now, what's the takeaway from that? What's the build? Maybe what's the positive side of it?
I mean, it's the same, I guess, feeling, being back here. If there's like a one takeaway, it's, you never know what can happen. We feel really good about coming into here. Even last year, we felt really good about having Duke, Troy, I think Campbell's in there too. But you just never know. It's baseball. If you don't play your best in this tournament, you're not going to win. And we unfortunately had to find that out the hard way again.
Coach, you mentioned some uncharacteristic defensive miscues. Is that more a characteristic of baseball, just kind of being a random sport and sometimes bad stuff happens in big games, or is that attributable to the fact this is a bigger game than what's been going on during the regular season?
Well, our guys play in big games every weekend in this conference. The crowds that we play in front of and where the venues we play in front of, it was just one of those days, one of those games. Because earlier today we made all the plays, and for whatever reason we just didn't play great defensively today, and we didn't pitch it great. Pitching and defense is what got us here, and we didn't pitch great. We didn't play great defense today. And again, how good Florida State was playing, we were going to have to be really, really good, and we just weren't that today.
A couple guys that looked like they had a breakout, sort of, with Maxwell. Tim Elliott pitched really well. Some other guys that may be coming back. What are some of the positives you saw from that standpoint?
Well, again, Tim Elliott today that's the best he's pitched all year, and he's had some really good outings for us. He was outstanding, so really proud of Tim. And for us to advance, for us to have to beat Florida State twice, we were going to have to save pitching in game one, and he throws a complete game. And that's all you could ever ask for. I was hoping for 6 or 7, and he goes 9 innings. So Timmy was outstanding, and Tucker Maxwell had an outstanding tournament. He played really well, hit several home runs, and just at times was the best player on the field. And that's the kind of athlete Tucker Maxwell is. I think a team's going to take him here in the next couple of days, and I think they're going to take him pretty good just because he's so athletic and he's got so many tools.
Do you know at this point of juniors that you're definitely going to lose?
No, I mean the draft is so unpredictable. You don't know. You have no idea. You have an idea of guys that could go, but you just don't know until it happens. And any scout that tells you, "Hey, this is going to happen," they'll tell you they're guessing too, because in the draft room a lot of different things happen. But yeah, I think we're going to have some guys' names called possibly tomorrow on day 1. But certainly in day 2, we're going to have a lot of guys' names called. They've worked really hard for this. And we've also got some high school guys that we're still waiting to see what happens. And that's the unpredictable nature of college baseball. No one else deals with it. We're the only sport that deals with this. You get the best player around, and you don't know if you're ever going to get them because professional baseball might come and get them. So this is a nerve-wracking time for us too, just because this draft, these next couple of days, we don't know what's going to happen.
So do you guys handle that evaluation like similar to football does, where they come in and y'all lay out the options and then they decide, or how does that work?
Yeah, I mean, we talk to the kids and their families about everything about going to college and going professional, and that there's pros and cons with everything. So we talk to them about it and just make sure they're educated, and they need to make the decision that's best for them at the end of the day. And you just don't know. You don't know what's going to happen, and you don't know what decision kids are going to make until they are made that offer, because these kids don't know where they're going to get drafted. They think they know, but they don't know. So you just don't know until it happens.
Any other questions? Thank you, gentlemen.